Right, let's take you beyond our borders now and take you to Davos, Switzerland. That's where the delegates at the World Economic Forum 2022 have called on leaders in business and philanthropy to support innovation on the African continent. Now, innovation has become a hot topic in Davos, Switzerland, as a means to drive economic growth. Our business editor, Xolani Mbanjwa, spoke to Lindiwe Matlali, the CEO of Africa Teen Geeks, and it's on the sidelines of that gathering.
Innovation has become such a buzzword at WEF 2022, and philanthropists, entrepreneurs are actually talking about how important it is when it comes to economic growth, when it comes to any country that wants to actually see growth of any sort. Let's talk about that, how important innovation is to a country.
There's no country that can grow and move from being a poor country or a developing country to becoming a big economy without innovation. And that is what also is a big part of the work that Africa Teen Geeks is embarking on. As well, while we've been focusing on teaching kids how to code and getting the platform, we work with government, we supported them to develop the coding and robotics curriculum, and now that it's policy, we are now focusing on making sure that we can start now teaching kids about innovation, and that's why we are partnering with the Christensen Institute based in Boston to teach kids how to innovate, market creating innovation through our market creating innovation accelerator. We're going to be teaching the children how to innovate to make sure that they can come up with businesses that actually create industries and businesses that can grow, because a lot of and also we'll be teaching them about entrepreneurship, because one of my favorite books actually is Disciplined Entrepreneurship, written by Professor Bill Olay from MIT. He says entrepreneurship can be taught. Entrepreneurs are not born. Entrepreneurship can be taught. So that is an amazing book that I have read, and I know that it helped me a lot in how to structure my business, how to grow. And I want to teach that to high school kids so that we can start creating a pipeline of the global shapers, of young global leaders that can come to the World Economic Forum. Because I've seen a lot of the young leaders, most of them come from privileged backgrounds, right? So what we need to do, we need to make sure that we can break the cycle of poverty by basically going, in school, high school kids, teach them about innovation, teach them about entrepreneurship, bring them to Switzerland and get them to see how companies like ABB innovate, and then bring them to the World Economic Forum. Go back home, raise their aspirations so that they can start thinking about how am I going to be a business. Because sometimes when you go to the township and you teach the kids that come up with the business that's come up with, it could be a restaurant, it could be a car wash, and there's nothing wrong with it, but that's what they've been exposed to. So if we want to make sure that we can start build companies that become global businesses, we need to start teaching the kids how to think globally, expose them, and make sure that we can then, instead of focusing all the time on foreign direct investment, we need to build companies at home that can build jobs.